Drying up. You know when something is wet. It is covered with water or it has soaked up a lot of water. When it rains, everything outside gets wet. When you go swimming, you and your swimsuit get wet. Clothes are wet when they come out of the washer. A dog is wet after a bath. But things don't stay wet forever. Things get dry, often by themselves. An hour or two after the rain stops, porches, sidewalks, and plants are dry. After a break from swimming to eat lunch, you and your swimsuit are dry. After a few hours on the clothesline, clothes are dry. A dog is dry and fluffy after a short time. Where does the water go? The water evaporates. When water evaporates, it changes from water in its liquid form to water in its gas form. The gas form of water is called water vapor. The water vapor leaves the wet object and goes into the air. As the water evaporates, the wet object gets dry. What happens when you put a wet object in a sealed container? It stays wet. If you put your wet swimsuit in a plastic bag, it's still wet. When you take it out of the bag, why? A little bit of the water in your suit evaporates, but it can't escape into the air. The water vapor has no place to go, so your suit is still wet when you get home. Have you ever seen a water vapor in the air? No, water vapor is invisible. When water changes into vapor, it changes into individual water particles. Water particles are too small to see with your eyes. The water particles move into the air among the nitrogen and oxygen particles. When water becomes part of the air, it is no longer liquid water. It is a gas called water vapor.